Hey guys, what's going on? Third Street Reactions here. We're back. I'm Shane.
Zach.
We're back here with Star Wars Visions. I've been really liking this show so far.
As have I.
Like you said, breath of fresh air is just a great way to describe it.
It is. I mean, it's what I've needed from this franchise because it's kind of like a shot in the arm, boys. A shot in the goddamn arm.
Yep.
It's just, I don't know, it's invigorating.
No, yeah, I agree. So your favorite one so far, probably the first one?
Yeah, definitely the duel.
That's probably mine too. I mean, I liked them all for what they were.
Well, the duel, and then you had Tatooine Rhapsody.
Mm-hmm. And then the twins.
The twins.
Yeah.
The twins is probably my least favorite.
Yeah.
But it's not a knock.
Yeah.
So much as it just wasn't as kind of unique.
Yeah, no, I agree. It wasn't as unique. And the first one, yeah.
Because the second one wasn't too far gone from the universe. But
No,
it was
it
such a
wasn't.
unique story in that universe.
It was. The second one was probably the most unique.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. Because you don't really go into those kind of stories in the Star Wars universe. No one ever talks about those fucking humongous headed guys in the Tatooine bar.
No, they don't.
And Mos Eisley rocking it out up there with their smooth jazz.
And what was the name of the animation company? You said it earlier.
Well, it wasn't them on the second one. The third one, the twins, was Trigger.
Trigger. Okay, and they
They were the ones that did Little Witch Academia. I had to clarify that with my daughter.
Okay.
Because I thought that the second one, Tatooine Rhapsody, was done by that company.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't catch who it was, but the third one was.
You know, do you remember, I'm pretty sure it was the guys in Jabba's Palace. Max Rebo, that's his band. That's the name of the...
Yeah.
It's called Max Rebo's band. And there's like a shirt about like Max Rebo's roadies.
Really?
And they have like, within like the far corners of the fandom, there's people out there who love Max Rebo. I think it's just kind of funny. And then you see...
It's funny to hear it as elevator music or something.
Yeah.
Like get into this huge billion-dollar company.
Yeah.
With all these very serious men.
Yeah. They've confirmed today, once again, that they're very interested in season 2.
Well, good, because I just wonder, are they going to keep it with Japanimation, or are they going to branch out into other parts of the world? Because I hope that doesn't happen. There's some places that have some decent animation, some good films that have come out of.
They're talking to the producers, some of the producers of this show, of the Japanese. Yeah.
Well, good, because that's what I want to see. These people are top tier
not
as far as
Korean,
animation.
not Filipino,
not Chinese,
just Japanese.
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 That's all I want.
That's all we want.
Okay. This is done by Kinema Citrus, which I'm not familiar with the name, but maybe I'll recognize the animation.
It looks like a Princess Mononoke type animation.
The Empire's eyes won't reach you here.
Look like the shitty guy raised by wolves.
That's just thinking Buckethead.
Yeah.
It doesn't suit you, that mask.
Beetle. He's hauling somebody.
I'd rather walk, but it's not too bad.
You can't have a bride with dirty feet. Where we're going is far too sacred for that.
Would you like to draw straws for that shit?
I wish my
He seems happy to be there.
see this.
He's a beta. I'm just kidding. I really like this. I like the song.
You heard the song before?
No.
Okay.
Majina, may you rise!
This is... Okay. Just like this. We're making a path for the fish.
Will this one work?
Let's try putting that one over there.
That happened every time someone got married.
The people of this world have a deep respect for nature.
The sun's rising. It has been since a long time before we were born.
I like to think in Japan people say that.
I guess so.
This world's been terribly exploited,
The Separatists stripped them all of their resources.
and all just for war.
That's all that war is. Nothing but loss.
For the Padawan brain?
That's what it looked like. Ulysses Grant would disagree. He said war is progress.
Yeah.
All of this seems so wrong. After this...
It's tomorrow, isn't it? They'll take her away.
When the Separatists left, you would have thought that would be the end of it. The
Shang
Separatists
Tsung.
left their battle droids behind. But the Raiders found them. They formed an army of their own. We couldn't have stopped them if we tried.
And they're coming to take her in the morning.
What?
That sounds a lot like him.
Being imprisoned by invaders to save your grandmother.
Oh, that poor sweet girl. Are you really okay with this, sister? You shouldn't have to carry this burden alone. It's wrong.
Gonk Droid.
You may have given up hope, sister, but not all of us have.
Not the Naruto fucking...
Yeah, I was gonna say that kid, yeah.
Fighting is useless. The land is on our side.
What does the red handkerchief signify?
It's a celebration for the marriage, I guess. It's a red wedding.
The one I saw.
It's not a good one.
That one that I saw that one time really broke me, Zach.
Know some.
Star Wars still gets me when you see someone just alone in the woods doing
Do you feel
this.
the Majina as well?
Majina? I have a bad feeling about this.
That felt much more earnest than I'm used to hearing it.
If I go, I'll be able to protect them all. And I won't be alone.
We're in this together.
Didn't it look like the Millennium Falcon a little bit?
He did. Look at this fucking asshole. Exercising his right of prima nocta.
Are you the village chief's replacement?
Yes, I'm coming with you in his stead.
I like this planet. You'll forgive me if I appear to be overly cautious.
Sister! We found this!
It would appear my caution was well warranted.
We saw this in the preview. I think that girl stops him.
No exceptions, I'm afraid. Who are you?
Majina, may you rise. And may the Force be with you.
Shoot them! Kill them all!
Roger, roger. Roger, roger. Where are they? Ah, there they are.
He's pretty confident.
Yeah, he is.
That is some shit,
That's
right?
cool. That's pretty slick.
What are you? Some kind of a monster?
I am a Jedi.
Like my father before me. That's a really cool looking saber.
Yeah.
Nice.
Got his helmet back. That's great.
Get a spare.
Yeah.
Kerry Tagawa!
For real?
Yes! I was right.
And Christopher Sean, who, my dude right there, great guy. I got to meet him. He was really generous, really kind. He plays the voice and the mocap, I'm pretty sure, of the main character in that video game I just talked about, Ghost of Tsushima.
Okay.
He won Mr. Asia or something like that.
Okay.
And he took all that money he won and just went to he used it for schooling so he could get so he could learn how to act. And then he was in like a few other productions, and he was in Star Wars Resistance, which is how I met him. And of course now he's in this, so I'm proud of him. That's great. He's, you know, if you're watching this, Chris, good job, man. I did not know you're in this, so heck yeah, man. So Kerry, I can't pronounce that.
Karayuki.
So what's he from?
It's fucking Shang Tsung, man.
From Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
The first one.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it in so long, but
Sorcerer.
it has begun.
He's also.
Is he in anything else?
He's in Man in the High Castle. He's in some like Hawaii Five-0 or some kind of.
Oh, I
cop
think
show.
Christopher Sean is in. It might not be Hawaii Five-0. I was going to say Hawaii Five-0 earlier. Just weird that you said that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's in some kind of police show.
Okay.
So law enforcement center. But I don't know.
You're really good at detecting these people here.
Well, I knew it. You can just tell, even though he wasn't stressing his syllables as much, like I guess maybe his usual manner of speaking, which is fine with me because I think he's a great actor regardless. But
yeah,
it was a little more understated vocal performance from him, but I really like it.
Yeah, and so he was kind of like the mentor type figure, like I guess the Ben Kenobi basically.
Balco.
So
I think
for me to say that guy was a beta, I was completely wrong. Sean is a fucking man. Tall, handsome.
Now that
man.
you see who he is.
Well, it's funny.
It's
I remember
like,
I saw him at Celebration. I remember
it's like U.S. Agent and fucking
it's Kurt Russell's son.
Yeah, that redeemed everything.
Well, I'll tell you what. I remember I was with Eric when I met him, and he was like, "That man is literally better than us in every way. He's better looking. He knows more about Star Wars. He's in Star Wars. He's taller than us. more muscular than you ever be. Look at me. And the guy was the nicest guy. He came up to us and he's like, "Oh, are you guys Star Wars Resistance? I mean, are you guys reactors?" I said, "Yeah." I'm thinking, you want a picture with me? He's like, "Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I play the voice of Kaz. So you guys react to my show." And I was like, and he's watched quite a bit of it. Like he knew who we were. Good. He pointed at one of our other guys. He's like, "Yeah, you didn't like it very much at first, but it grew on you." And I don't care. He was just the nicest guy. And when I got depressed, he contacted me and said, "Hey, man, I just want to make sure you're okay." And he didn't have to do that. He's some good-looking dude, in California acting some stuff, and he was
up here and you guys were down here.
Yeah,
and he's like looking down on you.
Pretty much, and he was, and I know he doesn't think that way, but he was nice enough to be just real kind guy. So I'm a fan of his.
I will say that the love story here in this one little blip of an episode in this entire universe was much better than Anakin and Padme's love story and its delivery.
You think so?
Yeah, I do. I think the feeling was there and everything, and with the shit in the prequels, it was very campy and.
I believe it was campy. I guess I didn't feel anything really here personally.
Oh, I saw it. I felt it. You see, like them as kids.
Yeah.
You see it all developing. You see them.
Well, oddly enough, I was confused for some reason. I kept thinking the Jedi chick was there because like it flashed in a weird way. Where
no, it was her sister that turned out to be the one trying to throw that thermal detonator. In
well, I got that, so I was confused when I saw that, and then I started thinking about the fish thing. I was like, I saw that on this in Indonesia. They do that. They put all these sticks in a river, and they funnel them in. They make this little circle, and they put all this stinky ass bait in there, and they come the next day, and all these fish are in there.
But what if the water's still up? And the fish just swim over top of the goddamn sticks and rocks.
Well, they do it right on the edge,
yeah.
And I imagine they know something about the tide there.
All right, well that makes sense.
Yeah,
I was just saying.
They do it like that, and the fish comes. They always get stuck in here.
Yeah.
And I was thinking I need to do that, and I never did. No. But so I guess F is the Jedi, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and she cuts off her braid to signify like I am a Jedi now.
Yeah. Obviously, the guy's been trying to encourage her. She's like, I know what you're trying to do.
Yeah, it's like
so
you're denying your destiny.
Yeah.
And you need to. Actually, this might be one of my favorite ones.
I think this is probably right up there with the first one for me now.
Yeah, I'm because I love it. I want to ask these questions. Like, so the guy with the helmet, Carrie
Valko. Carrie Hiroyuki Tagawa.
So obviously he was,
who I think in reality is actually Hawaiian by birth.
Really?
I mean, he's not.
I think you told me that like.
Well, he was born in Hawaii to Japanese heritage.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, so he's operating.
So he's an American.
You're right.
With Japanese heritage, so we can claim him. In our roster.
It has begun.
In our roster, we can carry. We
got him, and we said we don't got Mel, right? And you say he was.
We don't got Mel. He's in Australia.
Damn it.
We don't have Hugh Jackman. We don't have Hugo Weaving. There's a lot of them we don't have that are great.
Oh man.
Okay, but we do have Jack Nicholson. That makes up for like 10 or 20 of them.
Yeah.
So
yeah, in the Joseph Campbell mythos, he's operating as a Ben Kenobi, like the leader type, to help like the younger generation realize their destiny. Except he doesn't die, which is great.
That was great.
But he is like have you seen Mud?
Yeah.
So we have like the Joseph Campbell, like a twist on it there. Like he's trying to encourage Matthew McConaughey to forget about this girl, and you need to move on with your life and leave this little fucking island. Mm-hmm. And in the end, he's like the sniper. So you hear about he's telling the kids about this, like, oh, he was actually a legendary sniper, and then he says, oh, he's full of shit. Then in the end, he's like shooting up that house, and he ends up not dying also. Mm-hmm. So it just reminded me of that. He was up on the hill as a sniper, and they didn't set that up beforehand, which is okay.
And he also never really expressed that in this story that he was a Jedi. He kind of just seems like he was a guy, kind of wise old guy.
Well, kind of like a Maz Kanata.
Like a lot of life experience that's just like, hey,
yeah,
you should do what you were meant to do.
So I know you've seen The Force Awakens, so you know who Maz Kanata is. So she's like, I can't remember, she's old as Yoda type, and she's got a lot of wisdom, but she's not a Jedi either.
Yeah.
But she was used to help Rey and Finn, kind of like, all right, you guys are on a path, and you guys need to do this, you need to do that. She was functioning as a Yoda type. Like her, they weren't Jedi.
Yeah,
or at least and I think that's cool. And she gets underused later, which makes you sad. But no, that was cool. I really like this.
I like this one better than the last two, and it's right there with the first one for me. I like the little world that they're on, and have these very tribal people that have a very close relationship with the land.
Yeah, like, all right, you get married, you're going. Sorry.
Yeah, and what I like that, the tradition, the fucking groom has to carry his bride all the way up the goddamn hill. I had a really funny fortune cookie today that I think you'll appreciate from my perspective.
Oh, yeah?
You will experience small success, especially in romance. I thought it was funny as hell.
You got some fiery affairs.
Yeah, but small success in the long run.
Well, I guess in the long run, everything is,
Yeah. There's a lot of people that have success has a long duration.
I always specialize in these incredibly...
Don't fucking quote that shit with me. Alright?
Oh, fuck, you've seen it. Damn.
Yes, I have.
Shit, man, I can't use my line. Okay.
Let's try that. But, but the guy coming in, when he first came down on the ship, the separatist or the ex-separatist guy that's kind of taxing these people.
They have to pay tribute.
Yeah, paying tribute to them. Well, it reminded me of Braveheart, because in that, the English decide to practice prima nocta, or I think that's how it's pronounced. I don't know. But it's this fucking right they have by law, the British, to take the bride on her wedding night, because they can't drive these Scots out. They're having trouble in the war. Yeah. It's like, well, if we can't drive them out, we'll breed them out. So he sends this fucking guy in there to sleep with this woman on her wedding night, to impregnate her. And very thankfully, this British guy gets killed later by the husband. Good. He's like, remember me? And he's like, no. It was my right. It was my right. And he fucking kills him with a mace or something.
Yeah, fuck that motherfucker.
I know. That's what it reminded me of.
Yeah, so I was confused about that. Were they taking both the husband and the wife?
Well, they were coming there to take the chief originally. But she wanted to take the chief's stead. Like, go in the chief's stead.
Why would you want to do that?
I guess she was volunteering for the sake of her village.
Why would the chief agree to that?
I don't know. But evidently, she must have been pretty forceful.
Sounds like a sissy to me.
He was an old man, so I guess he just didn't have any fight in him anymore. I don't know.
I'll tell you what, if this is Memnon, he would not be the leader. If it was fucking the Scorpion King.
No, I wouldn't. But not if it's not during an age of heroic leadership.
Yeah, you're right.
But obviously, that's not the case. Mm-hmm. But yeah, the husband was just going with her, so she didn't have to go alone.
Okay. I feel like he could not have had a good deal in the long run.
No.
He probably would have got killed or something.
I would imagine.
Yeah, they were a little too optimistic. I didn't think they knew what the hell was going on. Thank God the Jedi came.
I know. It worked out.
And I really enjoyed the B-1 battle droids, personally, as well.
I did. I liked the animation and how they looked.
They looked really cool. Like, the way they
very crisp.
With the lines on them. Yeah, it was great. And so was Magina these people's understanding of the Force?
I would assume so.
I almost made a Magina vagina joke, but I was like, nah.
You'll let that one slide.
Yeah, let it slide.
But I would assume that's kind of their oneness with nature.
Okay.
So it's kind of their primitive understanding, you might say.
Yeah, because in the Star Wars universe, one of the cool things about it, especially in the books, is like you find out that other cultures have discovered the Force and they have their own name for it, and then they've also have found different ways to use it, like the Witches of Dathomir and stuff like that. And in the old canon, Han Solo's son, Jason, he goes to study all these different fields of study. Yeah, and it's pretty cool. Good one.
It's very good.
Damn.
Jolly good.
We got nothing else.
Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. If you like what we do here, you can like and subscribe, and you can comment down below, and you can find us on Instagram, and you can find us on Twitter, and you can't find us on Facebook, and you can't find us anywhere else. So
you can't find us on MySpace.
Come here or don't come here, and if you don't, you won't. That's it.